The Ministry of Finance and Economy held a press conference about the MoU with Africa50 on the Senegambia Bridge, 15 July 2023. According to the government, the bridge is not sold or mortgaged, but a consensus was agreed with Africa50. For them to manage the Senegambia Bridge for 25 years in turn, the government would get $100 million. Africa50 was established by African governments and the African Development Bank to help bridge Africa's infrastructure funding gap by facilitating project development, mobilizing public and private sector finance, and investing in infrastructure on the continent. Africa50 focuses on medium to large-scale projects that have a significant development impact and that provide an appropriate risk-adjusted return to investors. Gambia is a member of Africa50. The minister makes it clear there is no obligation that says a minister of finance should ask the National Assembly for approval for such a contract. C.D. Keita, Minister of Finance and Economy.
Some of the concerns we have received, that is, procedurally, why have the National Assembly not ratified this or given us approval? No. National Assembly in the process has the legislative and oversight role over the executive. There is no legal or financing agreement that you will first go as a Minister of Finance before the National Assembly to say, I'm going to do this transaction, can you allow me before I do it? The Public Finance Act, which empowers the Minister of Finance, gives the Minister of Finance the right and the legal authority to engage and sign on behalf of the government of the Gambia any financing agreement.
This discussion with Africa50 has been going on for almost a year and the public was left in the dark. This issue came to light through a foreign media, CNBC. Gambia do not have the proper tools to manage the infrastructures being built to the extent. The government has to find partners to help in keeping the infrastructures running. Ibrahim Silla, Minister of Information and Communication.
You've all seen some 2 months ago when there was an accident at the Senegambia bridge when a truck fell, on the bridge and then it blocked access on either side. It took us nearly 6 hours to remove that truck because we don't have the removal machinery and equipment to swiftly react to some of those things. So one of the good things about this agreement is that Africa50 will bring in its capacity and experience in ensuring that in case there are problems on the bridge or accidents of that nature, as we have seen happen 2-3 months ago, they will swiftly react and will not affect the flow of traffic. Because
the Gambia government has management problems when it comes to the public infrastructure. Approval and ratification is different, and it is not yet time to reach out to the parliament for this issue. According to the economist Alaji Momadi Kurang, for him there's nothing to worry about this MoU because of the integrity of Africa50.
Something that is out of the blue. People said, oh, it hasn't gone to the parliament, but people need to understand that ratification does not mean approval, right? Ratification is after the process of the contractual process has gone through, it goes to the parliament to ratify and say, yes, we agree with the contract that has been signed. And we haven't got to that stage yet. As they said, they have not even signed a full comprehensive contract yet. So the ratification issue hasn't come up yet, and I believe that it will come later. And I've talked about the integrity of the Africa50, and the government needs money to balance its balance of payment, to finance its infrastructural projects.
Akim Wumi A. Edisena is the chairman of Africa50 Board of Directors and president of the African Development Bank. Some of their projects in Africa include Portfolio Investment Energy Azura Edo, Nigeria, Kenyan Transmission PPP Project, a 120 megawatt combined cycle thermal power plant at Malikunda, Senegal. Reporting for N24, I am Lamin Ba.